RUF Daily Devotional.
What's up, everyone? Walker here again with the last iteration of Walker Wednesday. So, as y'all might have seen in McKenna's video, this is sort of our kind of last goodbye. You know, this is our final devotion, but it's also sort of the last time you'll see us on an RUF type of platform before we move on to different things. And I was thinking about what this video might look like and things that I might say, and it's sort of overwhelming because in my mind, I kind of started thinking about what this would be, early in the first semester of this job. I hadn't, and in that case, I was thinking of standing up at large group and having some things sort of thought out that I would really put a lot of thought and stuff into, and that I would be presented to everyone. And in a lot of ways, this just doesn't feel like it's the way it's supposed to be. And so it's a lot easier to sit here and not necessarily be as connected to the emotional side of things, or to really give y'all a clear picture of what this experience is like, what it's like to leave after 2 years. And so for that, I apologize. But I'm also excited to share with you a few things. First, I want to say I'm so thankful for the internship. I'm thankful to have been at the University of Tennessee, and I'm thankful to have put on a different shade of orange for a few years instead of the Oklahoma State. That's just where I went to school. And so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the Howells and the ways in which they've loved and shepherded Shelby and me through these first 2 years of marriage, and just kind of living on our own for the first time. And if you don't know, I had no RUF experience coming into this job. I went to one large group in college, and I really didn't know what it was until Shelby had told me about it. So I'm thankful for them walking me through it, and I'm thankful for the McCalls, Laura and Matt, and just the friends that they've been to Shelby and me, and I'm thankful for McKenna in the same way. The staff has been so amazing, and they've been just really good friends in the midst of this, and I just wanted to give my thanks to them. And some more things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the conferences that we all got to go to, the winter conference, fall con, or VolCon, and summer conference. Those were times that I felt like the relationships grew the most. I felt like we had the most fun, we made the most memories. And so if you have been on them, tell your friends to go, because those are things that I remember from my college experience. Those are things that I will remember about this job. Y'all need to go. You should go to conferences. They're amazing. I'm thankful for Redeemer and the church that it's been, and the ways in which it's loved Shelby and me. Again, through this season, I've really kind of learned for the first time, I think, the joys and the just the peace and love that comes with belonging to a local church. And that was something that I didn't know in college, and I'm really, really thankful for that. I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for the students. I'm thankful for the ways in which you have showed me the love of Jesus, the ways in which you've reminded me how important it is to reach out to all kinds of people. So many of y'all are involved in so many other philanthropic things, and you're important advocates and voices of influence on campus, and you stand up for justice, and you speak out against injustice, and you love one another well, and you come to your brother or sister's side when they're struggling, and you bring other people into the fold, and you pray for them, and you point them to truth. And that is just such a beautiful thing to experience. really dive into that. I'm very thankful for having witnessed that, and being welcomed into it. Y'all have been so gracious to welcome in the strangers really that we are or were before this internship started, and now I speak for all of us, I think, when I say that we feel really connected to all of you in very unique ways, and so we're thankful for that. I'm thankful for Panda Canes, for Tropical Smoothie, for Starbucks, for the Union, for the ping pong in there, for Super Smash Bros. Just being on campus in general. I'm thankful for Tuesday nights at AMB 210. I think a lot of times students look at the interns and think that they really have really it all figured out, and that we're just kind of here to be mentors to students. But in a lot of ways, the things that we heard, or maybe just for myself, the things that I hear Matt saying on Tuesday nights were really formative in my Christian walk as well. And so I'm really thankful for Tuesday nights. And if you needed an endorsement to continue to invest when Mike comes in, you should continue to go, because RUF is amazing, and I know that Mike is amazing as well. Let's see, the Fort. I'm thankful for the Fort and all its grunginess, and walking to and from church and being surprised every week by the amount of paraphernalia, maybe is the right word to use, all over the sidewalks, and just seeing that we really are embracing the college students in all of the glory and all of the mess, and just coming as you are. And so I'm really thankful for that. Thankful for Thursdays in HSS, going through the Sermon on the Mount. I'm thankful for Thursday nights back in the Fort over on Clinch Ave. And I could go on forever. The experiences that just have been so formative and enjoyable about my time at RUF is just countless. And so I'm so thankful for that. Also, some of the things that I've learned that I wanted to share are the importance and the scope of justice and injustice, and how the Bible speaks into it, and it's everywhere. There's nothing that we see in the world, as you may have heard from Ecclesiastes this semester, that just nothing's new under the sun, and what we see, the Word speaks into, and it's just real. I think that's really just been expanded in my mind. I've been more aware and conscious and made more aware of the personal love and care of Jesus through this internship. I've experienced a lot of hardship, a lot of confusion, a lot of what in my life so far could be considered trials. And I've just seen how valuable the lessons I've learned about patience and endurance through sufferings and trials, and just how those things are actually good. One quote that I recall Matt sharing several times was, I have learned to love the rock that crashes me against the rock of ages. And just truly appreciating the fact that, like, Jesus's power is made perfect in our weakness, and truly just rejoicing in the reality that these are thorns in my flesh that we experience. They come and go, but Jesus is really who we can cling to and who we can count on, despite everything that's going on in our lives. I think it's taught me how to look around and to identify and recognize where I see God working, and where He's calling me to. I think that that has been something that the study program, that just being counseled and pastored by Matt and Sean, and all those outlets have just really made me keenly aware of. It's just amplified my conviction of seeing what's around me and acting. I've become more aware of my need. I came in thinking that I pretty much did have it all figured out, and I quickly realized that that is far from the truth. And so I'm really thankful for that as well. Just to understand how much I personally need Jesus is a really liberating just understanding. And so I'm so thankful for that. And really, one of the saddest things that I had to learn was how fast 2 years goes by. It really just feels like a blink of an eye, y'all. It feels like I was welcoming students onto campus on move-in day 2 years ago. It felt like yesterday. It felt like it just was just here and gone. And I know that the virus had, some element to play a part in that. But y'all, I'm just so thankful for y'all. I'm thankful that y'all have welcomed us in, and I would love to stay in contact with all of you. If we're friends or if we're not yet, I'd love to become friends. So thanks so much. I don't really know what else to say, but let me think. Nope, I don't have anything else. So I love you guys. Go Vols. Rocky Top. Bye. Go Big Orange. R.I.P. Harambe. Bye.